Mark Allen and Stuart Bingham. The remaining matches in the last 32 here in Brentwood. The second frame, of course, was actually close, but the rest of it hasn't been. So some of that famous inspiration that Zhao Xintong has found over the last year is desperately needed now. Felt though at the Crucible that he was kind of always in front in his matches. He wasn't required to dig in. That's handy. Yeah, he was always kind of making the running in the matches.
I think Jack would always have been worried playing into that right-hand side of the pack. If you do catch something full ball as he did, he probably knew that he could leave this red on, and he has.
One.
And he's played that very nicely now. It's very important from Zhao Xintong's point of view that he doesn't miss a pot to offer Jack Lisowski an easy chance to win frame and match.
Eight. Nine. Sixteen.
Has to be said, I don't think they're the easiest of conditions out there. The bedcloth doesn't seem overly quick. It seems a little heavy. You can tell that when the players are going into the pack of reds, they're not really opening very well for them.
22. Three.
Zhao Xintong, top of the centuries list this season, with 17 already.
31.
Even though he's, of course, yet to reach a final. He's only played 3 tournaments prior to this. Semis in Shanghai, last 16 Saudi Arabia, last 32 Wuhan.
Let's see how these reds open for Zhao Xintong. He needs to go into the red that's directly above the black if possible. That's the red slightly to the right. Didn't catch much of it, but he'll be happy with that result. He's still got 1 red on to continue the break with.
46. 47. 54.
Well, that's not great. He'll have to play this red into the green pocket, I think, because the angle that he has on it, he can play for the black then. he plays it to the right centre, the cube will be going into the reds, and that's no good.
Zhao Xintong, 54.
Well, by far his best break of the night, but he wanted a lot more, and that red didn't really threaten the pocket. So 54 in front. Now this has still got a chance. Oh, a third fluke tonight for Lisowski. And that could potentially be the beginning of the end.
You're absolutely right, Dave. He's on this red beautifully, and that will bring the red just above it into play for the opposite corner.
5.
There's the latest fluke. He had a couple in frame 2, including ultimately frame ball blue, but it hasn't quite come through far enough here. He's also been by far the better player, though.
Jack Lisowski,
Okay, little
30.
bits of luck have helped him, but he's been, on all the stats, the better of the two so far.
He's played a really good safety there. He's managed to put Zhao Xintong in a spot of difficulty. Needs to be very careful here. He could easily flick a red into play and knock it on. He'd like to rest upon the 3 reds nearest the pink, but the yellow's in the way.
Foul. Anonymous.
He's found the gap.
Jack Lisowski, 4. Back.
Chance now for Jack to bring some of these reds into play, put pressure on the return safety from his opponent. And that's good enough. Everything's on now, and one mistake from Zhao Xintong could easily cost him the match now.
Well, a little kiss of some sort would have been nice here, wouldn't it?
Rambo.
So I'm just looking to turn the screw.
Zhao Xintong, 1.
38 in front with 59 on. Surely if Lisowski leaves another red on, it'll be Xintong's frame, you would think.
Foul. Anonymous. Zhao Xintong, 4.
I'm I'm a little surprised he's had the cue ball put back, because I'm sure that red that's to the right of the pink will pot into the left centre.
Xintong.
Now Jack's played this much, much better. And that red that's to the right of the pink is still potable, but it's a lot more difficult now. Well, there you go, you see, he turned it down and it was a lot easier previously, and it was a lot harder then, and he still took it on and missed it. Funny lot, these snooker players.
Well, and a wonderful pot again, and this is his chance now to win this match. Zhao Xintong has been nowhere near the level of last night. It was going to be difficult to replicate that, but he's been well below it, has been the problem.
7.
This will still be a very impressive clearance from Jack Lisowski should he go on to
30.
make the winning clearance from here. The yellow wouldn't be easy to get onto with the brown where it is, and he's probably left himself just the wrong side of straight now on the pink. Well, he'd love to be able to get onto the blue, which he can certainly do from where he is, but this red is very tricky.
Yeah, I mean, it's been established. You've got to be
Jack Lisowski,
precise
20.
to these corner pockets. So the red has stayed out. Zhao Xintong clinging on here. Ah, it's a terrific pot.
1.
It's probably his best shot of the night, because of course he always needed a colour off it. Just checking the scores. The blue will put him 28 in front with 27 on. And I guess the danger lurking now for Lisowski is suddenly Zhao Xintong starts to play well. If he does, you know, 25 minutes from now, he could be through to the next round.
8. 11. 15.
Well, it was a terrific last red,
20.
wasn't it, with the rest, because he did need to come back for a colour. Couldn't just drop the red in, so had to play it at pace. And as we've established, the pockets are not generous.
And a frame.
So Lisowski will have to wait for at least one more frame if he is to send the world champion out. Zhao Xintong on the scoreboard